Hi guys! So, this is gonna be my second video. I wanted to thank everyone from yesterday because I got a whole ton of really great support and awesome personal messages on Facebook and stuff, and a couple of comments, which was really nice because it kind of encouraged me to try and make some more videos because, yeah, it's not something that that I ever actually thought of doing, but it was really nice that it had a positive response. So here I am, gonna go back and try and do that. I even got 2 questions which I'm gonna try and address today. First of all, the question was mean skulls. What is it? How come? So forth and so forth. Mean little skulls is something I started about 2 years ago. I started with just making hair clips and earrings, just really for friends and stuff. I just saw and I wanted to kind of like, I couldn't afford it at the time, so I just decided to kind of like try and make it myself. And it turned out that a lot of my girlfriends liked it, and then I kind of just like developed from one thing to another, and I ended up kind of making a small side business out of it, and now it's grown into something much bigger. And I'm really surprised, and I'm always surprised, and I really enjoy the fact that that anyone else would like anything that I make whatsoever. So that kind of always surprises me, always takes me a little bit aback. I'm personally from Denmark. That's probably why you can catch an accent here every now and then. I cheated a little bit with my English, but I lived in London for a few years, so that was kind of cool, and I could only ever recommend visiting that city. Wonderful city. I have found my husband in Germany, and he's German, so we live here, and I love it as well, because contrary to what people think, it's an awesome country. People are really something special here. I can't explain it. But I'm also Danish, so I also love Denmark. Have a love for the English, have a love for steampunk, as you probably guys have noticed yesterday on the video, and if you know my Facebook site, you know I have a special place for steampunk in my heart. It's just, it holds so many possibilities, and there's room for everyone, and that's something you don't get every day. So I always say, you can find yourself in here, you can find yourself anywhere in life. Anyway, so that's a little bit about Mean Little Skulls, how I got started. I mostly try and push Mean Little Skulls with taking a mixture of what is mostly steampunk. I also do rockabilly and some other things, but kind of mixing it up with things that you probably normally wouldn't see, to kind of like just pushing the boundaries of what is artistic and what is steampunk, which I kind of like. I kind of like mixing those two up and pushing the limits on what could be made within that. Like guys, like what I always say, you can do anything. It's the limitation of the imagination. So as long as you can think it, I'm pretty sure that you could find a way to actually create it and make it. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, that's a little bit about that. The second question asked was about my hat, which I've made for myself, which is a Cheshire Cat Hat. It's basically a top cylinder hat. I'm going to be showing you guys, where I have created a little Cheshire cat that kind of lies on top of it. It's an addition to a costume which I've still working on. Haven't finished it, but I'm sure one day that I will actually manage to have my Mad Hatter costume in steampunk inspiration style. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, let you guys see the hat. I'm not gonna explain too much about it because the video is already running a little bit long because I'm rambling. But just so you guys can get to see it, and actually lucky enough, I have the miniature version of it here today as well. Purely by coincidence, so I'm gonna show you guys that one too. So give me a sec. Alright guys, we are back. So this is the top of the Cheshire Cat hat. This is a clay head which I have made. A couple of paws to go with it too. I have 3 paws and a little bit of a tail, actually all made in clay. As you can see, he's gotten a little bit damaged because he's been with me quite a lot on different conventions and stuff. So yeah, he's gonna get a little bit of repair eventually. When I do the next part of him, I'm gonna be changing the hat just around a little bit because I got a little surprise up my sleeve, which I'm hoping to make work. So anyway, this is the top of the hat. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it. I pretty much created the effect that he's kind of lying there in his see-through state and just chilling and hanging out with the person who is wearing the hat. Just being sociable when he feels like it. As we all know, his mood swings can be sociable, can be anti-sociable. So there we go. That is the full hat. You can expand there. Gonna focus it. He was started really just as an idea in my head, and then it kind of just turned into this whole hat thing. And I've actually loved it ever since. I wear him quite a lot, and he's a special kind of little guy there. His smile. I've always loved that. Then by pure coincidence, I decided I was going to make a miniature version of him. Because I wouldn't be parting with the big hat. So before this guy even finished, he was gone. But as you guys can see, I used pretty much the same principle, just in miniature version. But instead of the side here, he has a teapot on the big hat, as you can see, with a little pearl, which I made myself as well. He has here a little drink me bottle, which you will also see in quite a lot of the other things that are coming out soon. I've used these bottles quite a lot because love the reference to Alice in Wonderland. So, except this little guy here, obviously because being so small he doesn't fit on a head, he gets attached to this in a little here underneath. He gets attached, and you can wear him on your head too. So he's doesn't get attached with hair clips, but he gets attached with a little braid there. So those are the hats. Gonna just take one more turn on the big guy here. If you guys got any more questions towards big hats, small hats, what I kind of do there, feel free to drop me a comment again, because I love answering questions. I actually think it was really fun. It's been really fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera again, one sec. Alright, got the camera turned. Fantastic. So I hope you guys will ignore my rambling and appreciate the hats for what they are. They are just an extension of whatever goes on in here sometimes, which I can't always explain. As you guys probably know, we're all a little bit mad, but good kind of mad. And my Mad Hatter hats are definitely something that I much enjoy working on, and there has been other hats made of the small version. Sadly, I don't have them here because they are sold, but I will also be doing some of them in the future. Every hat is different because they are handmade, hand-painted. I make the patterns myself. I hand-paint every hat and every cat. Yeah, that didn't rhyme on purpose, but by myself. I'm a one-person show, so sometimes you guys are gonna have to just write me and ask me if I'm free to, if you want to order a hat, feel free. But sometimes there's a little bit of a backdrop because I am only one person and I do everything myself. So if you guys got any questions, I hope you enjoyed this little video and my talking. Drop me a message, drop me a comment, give me a like please, a little thumbs up. That would be awesome if you liked the video. And yeah, I hope I will be making more of these in the future. So have a good day guys. It's Monday and it's gonna be Friday soon. Okay guys, have a good day. Bye.